Tania, 2 medals, 2 bronze medals. Can you show us?
Yes.
Wow.
And also, there's thumbing on. Oh, I will show you one more thing.
Wow. Such a cute.
Yeah, I really like the mascot.
Tania, are you pleased with the performance? 2 bronze medals.
You know, as a performance, yes, I'm happy with it and pleased with it, but it's very bittersweet because there is a very big sense of disappointment of missing out on the goals. We were leading throughout, we were very close to it, and all of us really gave it our best. It was also the months that went into the prep, you know, our coaches, Abhijit, Sham, Swayams, so much effort was put into it, and the way we were all playing, we were leading in the last round. I think it was just very difficult dealing with that loss, but nothing worked out for us today, and I think US was the better team against us today. So in the beginning it felt like we lost the gold rather than won a medal, but it is also a historic medal for us, so it does feel good.
And you actually contributed to the medal in a big way, because at the start you had so many important victories that you scored. Which one would you say was the most your favorite?
It's hard to pick a favorite. I think you know this about me, that in general I'm very motivated for the Olympiads and the World Team Championships and any tournament in which we are playing for the country. So every game was a very important and a big game for me, and I really enjoyed playing each one of them. Things were clicking. I was feeling good over the board. To be honest, I would say the last 3 months I had sort of done everything to put in max effort for this event. I remember having this conversation with you, in fact, that when you get there you should just feel like you're 100% ready to play. What happens, what the results are, that's not up to you. But what is up to you is to make sure that when you get there you just feel that yes, I'm ready for the event, and I felt that. So I was very happy with the way things went. Again, today was not my day, but it's hard to pick one win, but I would say, oh god, there are so many that come to mind. The game I won with Azerbaijan as well, which was a very difficult game we had against Hungary as well. So there were a lot of exciting games out there. Oh, actually, I have one. The first round.
Oh man, the first round game, which convinced everyone about the power of double bishops.
Yeah, bishops are better than knights. But more than that, I was first rounds are always shaky, and I was worse at some point, and then I fought this equal end game, and it was a marathon game, but I really think it put me in the rhythm for the rounds to come.
And your opponent was 1600 rated.
Yeah.
And to fight so much and then in the end win.
Amazing.
She was a great player.
I think she's going to be a very strong player in the coming years, and she played extremely well that day.
One game that I loved a lot was when your knight was on c5, and then you took on e6, then fe6, rook e6. That was yesterday.
That was the penultimate round.
That was very pretty, and you just finished off. And this is, I think, quite a nice representation of your play here, that when you got an advantage, you were very clinical.
I think there was definitely certain things that I feel my technique wasn't as good as I would want it to be, but overall, yes, it worked out, and I think in many stressful and high tension moments, I was able to play better than my opponent. And in chess, actually it was in our camp that Anand had come for a day, and Anand and Boris were both there, and they mentioned that it's not about finding the best moves, it's about playing better than your opponent practically, and I think many times that happened in this event.
Amazing. And being at home, like this event happening in India, how did that feel?
It just made it so much more special. I think that's why we also really wanted to get the gold for the country. I mean, actually in the beginning it was about winning a medal, but then we got really greedy because everyone was, we were so happy with the way things were going.
You had played all the top teams and done well.
We played.
You had played
everyone.
Ukraine, Georgia, everyone. And okay,
and
Poland
Ukraine
was a small
finished
mishap.
First, Georgia finished second. We beat Georgia. We had a draw against Ukraine. We played all the top teams, that's how it went. Sports is tough.
But I think these 2 medals are worth everything, yeah?
Yeah. No, it's such a special feeling to even just to be there, to hold the flag and to receive a medal. And I was so lucky, Sagar, because my board medal, Judith gave it to me, and my team medal was given by
That's for
Anand.
you.
So it was very special.
Yeah, I saw that you went up the stage and you hugged Judith, and it was very
she
nice.
told me tough luck. She was like, I don't know whether to congratulate you or not.
But Tania, it's so amazing that you are an amazing commentator, an amazing presenter, and now this switch to, I mean, it's not a switch, you keep playing chess really well, but I think this one was better than all your previous performances. Would you agree?
You know, at the Olympiad, I mean, I won a medal before at the Olympiad, and I've also finished 4th so many times on my own board. But as a team, 100%. I mean, this is the first time that we've won a medal, the first time that we were so close to winning the gold as well. And I think it's something so positive if you look at it, I think for women chess in India as well, that we won silver in the World Team Championship and now we won the bronze. And we see this young generation of girls coming up. Even if we look at our B team in this event, and we had Vaishali
even the C
here.
team did
The
well.
C team. I mean, it just goes on to show this big chess boom.
And how was it with Harika in the team, pregnant, and now we got the news that she might even deliver within a week?
It's very exciting, and we are like waiting to hear the good news, and it might happen anytime. Harika did the most that she could. Of course, we missed fielding her for many of the games, but I think as much as she could, she did, and it's really amazing and inspiring to see that.
And how was the role of the coach, Abhijit and Swayams and Shyam? Were they like throughout the time working, and could you tell us a bit?
I mean, I can't imagine any of this happening without them. Abhijit was, of course, is our head coach, and he would take all the big decisions after seeing who we are playing against. He would see our openings, our games. He would analyze the games late into. That's the cheer for our coaches, by the way. He would sit late into the night, looking at the games, deciding. He was brilliant. I worked a lot with Swayams on my openings here, and I was very, very comfortable. I think he understood the kind of positions I wanted to play, and he would make sure that the kind of prep he would have for me was stuff that would work for me as a player. So, and that's really important. Not just showing lines that might be really trendy or that might be working at the top level, but it doesn't suit the style of the player. So I think, sorry, that's my phone. It was Swayams was just amazing. Shyam also worked a lot. He worked so much with Vaishali and with Bhakti. Everyone worked together, and I don't think without them it would have been possible. We had this camp, and in fact one of the big wins that we had, which Vaishali won in that rook pawn ending, was a direct outcome of a training camp that we had.
The rook endgame.
The rook pawn endgame, right, where she takes the king all the way to g2 and wins the f2 pawn. And that just goes on to show how important a role coaching and training plays.
And Tania, are you hungry for more chess?
I'm hungry for food right now. I'm actually leaving. I'm leaving for the Champions Chess Tour.
Miami.
Day after. I'll be off day after. Prague is playing there. And I don't know.
But kya schedule hai
Well,
now?
Sagar, I don't know how I'm going to switch back to commentary.
Man, you will be like at the top level of commentary now. You'll be seeing all variations, and
because I'll be with
you will be telling Magnus, oh, why didn't you play this move?
So it's going to be fun, but I really don't know how I'm going to make this switch because I'm leaving day after. The tournament starts on the 14th, but I'm also really excited about it, and we'll see how it goes.
And Tania, as always, congratulations, amazing performance, and you have done the country proud by this.
And Sagar, thank you so much. You know, when my parents, I used to speak to them, they would be following your stream. That's where they would know what is happening. And they don't understand chess at all. Like my brother doesn't understand chess, my sister doesn't understand chess. But they would just be glued watching ChessBase India and your broadcast. So thank you for all that.
Along with Samay and Amruta, and it was a fun broadcast.
I know.
Thank you for making it special.
Thank you. And a big thank you to the chess community as well.